Hey guys, if you guys need your 12-0s, domination, evos, any sorts of online or offline grinding, be sure to hit up Rose NBA on Twitter. The link to his Twitter will be in the description down below. What is going on, guys? It is your boy Buyer2K, and today, man, I'm going to be bringing you guys a video on how to beat these brand new Decade Dunkers Spotlight Challenges. It's going to be something similar to what we did with the tip-off one, so if you guys do enjoy this video, do me a favor and leave a like on it if it helps you out in any way. There are some of these challenges that are very annoying, such as the steal ones, the block ones. I'm going to show you guys how to get easy dunks every single game. And more importantly, I'm going to talk about this final game here at the end of the video. You have to score 50 points. It is on All-Star, and you do go up against Galaxy Opal, Kobe, and Jordan. So it's a little annoying, and I have a feeling that some of you guys are going to need this video, so I figured why not go ahead and drop it for you guys. So if you guys do enjoy, leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and without further ado, let's get right into it. The first challenge we're going to be talking about is going to be challenge number 3. This is going to be to get 2 team steals, and you can do it obviously with multiple people, so it may be a little bit easier. Maybe the computer just gets one at random for you guys. But I'm going to show you guys how I got this done. So loading in, this is what the team I use basically for most of every single game. I did use Curry for 2 of them. I will show you which ones I used him for. But you guys can see we have Spud, Larry Cannon, and Isaiah Rider. So all you really need to do is just use players that, honestly, like, I would recommend just using 2 guards and then a forward. I was just doing XP challenges, and it was the easiest way to get these done. So let's hop in the game and show you guys what I did. So loading into the challenge here, you guys are going to see that, you know, obviously it's going to be kind of similar to what I showed you guys last time in the last video, but if you guys didn't see it, that's why I'm including it in this video. So once you do get a bucket or whatever, you do want to take your point guard and stand off on the side. Now when you see them dribble up, you're going to want to run in on an angle and do exactly that. You guys can see we got an easy little steal right there. And yeah, it does kind of work out pretty nicely. So again, I'll show you guys this one more time. But yeah, as soon as they inbound the ball, all you really want to do is run on an angle. Now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. You're not going to get a steal every single time. That's just not going to happen. I wish it did, but it's just not. I don't even know what just happened there, but okay. But yeah, so anyway, it is a little bit like of a trick to kind of get down. But once you see them do switch like the hands and like which hands they're going to be dribbling with, all you got to do is just run on an angle, like I said. So right away, we're going to stand on this right side of the court. He's going to dribble up. We're going to wait a little bit, and then we're going to run in, swoop in, and you guys can see I did actually swipe right through the ball, but you guys kind of see what I'm saying by, like, you are basically going to be getting a chance at a steal every single time, and it does kind of work out in the long run. As far as getting the steals, that is exactly what I did, and it's honestly the best way to do it in my opinion. So same thing, you guys will see here, they're going to inbound it on the other side of the court. We're going to stand on this side of the court. We're going to let him dribble up a little bit. We're going to run in, and we're going to try to swipe. He does switch the ball, but like I said, it is what it is. If that method doesn't work for you guys can try full court pressing. That is another decent method. Or another method I found out to work very well for me is to actually let them drive in. And when they drive in, spam square, and sometimes you'll get like a strip steal where they'll knock it out of their hands or whatever, and it'll be a little bit easier for you guys. So same thing, we're going to stand the opposite side, and that should be a steal, but you guys get the point. This next part is actually going to be for challenge number 4, and I believe challenge number 9. Yeah, so it's going to be actually for blocks. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to show you guys the 2 block one, because obviously when it's 1 block, it's probably a little bit easier, considering you can just luckily get one. So for this, you obviously do need to have a center. So this is obviously very self-explanatory. You're just going to want to grab a center. There's a lot of good budget cards you guys can use for this, like Roy Hibbert. If you've been playing triple threat games, he's pretty good. Joel Embiid is a free, or not free, but he's a Ruby card that's cheap. Tyson Chandler, a lot of those guys are pretty good. For this challenge, I did go ahead and use Artis Gilmore, and then same thing, I did go ahead and use Isaiah Rider and Spud Webb as my other guys. They don't really matter as much. This is actually the challenge where I got the steals done with Spud Webb for his XP challenge as well, because I think Emerald Ja Morant is part of this challenge, and he's very easy to beat. So, yeah, he is. But yeah, like I said, though, like getting blocks is a little bit easier than I think people realize, especially when it comes to playing triple threat offline. You can bait the computer into driving every single time, and that is what I'm going to show you guys here today. So, you guys can see Zion is coming down on that side. We are going to be off to the left side. Zion is going to cut in, and we are right there for the block. Now, again, it's the same thing like I was talking about with the steals method. You're not going to be able to get a block every single time. So if you're being like, yo, I want 100% method, It's not going to happen. I'm sorry. Nothing is ever 100% in 2K. So, again, we're going to stand off on the left side of the court. You guys are going to see Zion. He's going to slowly cut in. They're going to pass. And we are right there for one out of our first, or 1 out of 2 blocks. So, that is what you're going to do. Now, I'm shooting threes with, what's his name, with Isaiah Rider, because he does have an XP challenge. But obviously when it comes to this stuff, all you guys want to really be doing is just driving in and getting easy buckets and stuff that way. So this way you're not really worried about, you know, the score or anything like that. Like I said, I'm just doing this strictly for the XP challenges. So same thing. Zion's going to be on that side. We are going all the way to this side, and we're going to just stand here. You know, you're just literally going to wait. They're going to pass it in, and if I can do this properly, Zion, go up with it, please. There we go. Oh, come on, that needs to be a block, but you guys kind of get the point. I mean, you can obviously get them to go up in different animations and stuff like that, and you will be able to get blocks very easily. Now, he keeps going to the right side, but all jokes aside, when they go to the left side, it is like super easy to get blocks for some reason. But right here, same thing. We're going to bait him in. Okay, you guys get the point. I'm not gonna lie, I had to rage end my stream because of how much this game was frustrating me, and I really don't feel like getting frustrated again. So here in challenge number 10, this is where like I said before, this is where I'm gonna kind of talk about Kobe and Jordan and this challenge in general. So this challenge can be a little bit annoying. Like I said, you have 2 Galaxy Opals you're gonna be going up against, and they are gonna be very difficult. Now, for this challenge, you guys do need 6 team dunks and to win, obviously. So taking a look at my team, again, I have the same trio that I've been using and stuff like that. For this challenge, a big man is a must. You have to have a big guy out here because you're going up against 3 guards and you're gonna need those extra rebounds and stuff like that. So if you guys have, you know, Bob Lanier, if you have Mutombo, JaVale McGee, I think, you know, like I said, Roy Hibbert, Tyson Chandler, any of these big guys that can really help you guys out. I know there's other big men in the game to be using too. Even like AD, Jaren Jackson Jr. maybe, like it doesn't even really matter. Just make sure you guys have a big guy though. That is like the most important thing. Now outside of that, I'm even going to be showing you guys how to do this with Spud Webb and Isaiah Rider. Now even if like you guys are like, oh well, I don't have the MT for Isaiah Rider, you could probably use guys like the Amethyst Isaiah Rider, or maybe even Amethyst Harden, or Paul George, or you know, even probably Sapphire Kobe, if I'm being honest with you guys. It's going to work out the same sort of way. I'm going to show you guys how to get wide open. Now, what I'm going to show you guys for these dunks is going to work for every like other dunk challenge as well. This one's on the hardest difficulty out of all these challenges. So yeah, trust me, it's still going to work. I did use Curry for this challenge the first time just because like I just didn't want to really struggle. So if you guys do have Curry, I highly suggest using him there. Using him for this challenge just because he does make it a little bit easier. But like I said, I'm going to kind of show you guys what to do here. So mainly, the dunks are whatever, but mainly what you're going to be worrying about is going to be defense. Now, they don't miss. I just left them wide open like an idiot, and we actually get lucky and they missed, which is kind of surprising. But the reason why you guys want to have a big guy is one of 2 reasons. One, I'm going to show you guys this method right here, where you guys can go ahead and do this backdoor cut thing. You're going to get somebody wide open, and they're going to be able to dunk the ball. If you guys don't know how to do that, you're going to run up, and you're going to call pass and screen away. You're going to run up in front of them. You're going to tell them to cut, fake the pass, and then pass it, obviously, when they're open and stuff like that. So I'll show you guys how to do that again after this. But right there, you guys are going to see they're going to hit a lot of contested shots. All you need to do is just make sure you guys have the advantage, meaning you guys are going to win by like the point. You know what I mean? Like when you score. So pass the screen away, walk in front. You're going to hold triangle to tell them to cut. They're going to cut in, and then sometimes it's not going to get you wide open, which all you're going to do is just reset it. So same thing, you're going to run, you're going to tell them to cut, fake the pass, he's wide open, and get an easy layup. That's really all it is to getting dunks and stuff like that. I do recommend doing it, though, more with guys like Isaiah Rider and stuff like that. Spud Webb will dunk the ball, but as soon as you get too close, he'll just lay it up like he just did. I'm going to show you guys this one more time here. Like I said, backdoor cut, fake the pass, give it to him, easy jam in the paint. Now, this is where Artis Gilmore, like I said, having a center is going to come in handy. So, just like I showed you guys with the block method, you're going to kind of stand off to the side a little bit, and when they drive in, you're going to want them to pass this ball. This way, you're here to actually contest the shot and actually get some easy stops and stuff like that. So, if this method doesn't work for you guys too, one thing that I have noticed that does work is actually posting up with, you know, your big man, whoever you decide to use, because they will get good dunking animations and stuff like that. I think I had 6 or 7 dunks with just Gilmore the last time I did this challenge. And it's obviously one of the easier or better ways, it's obviously one of the reasons why I was able to complete this challenge. So, like I said, using a big guy to get stops is going to be your key way. Normally I would just like let them shoot and stuff like that, but you can't do that with this challenge. Dunk's easiest way for me, like I said, is this right here. You're going to get open and be able to dunk it every time. And then, like I said, if you guys want to know how to get stops, you just have to bait them into driving in. They get stuck in this animation all the time. But yeah, so you want to make sure you bait them into driving in, because when they drive in, you're going to be able to get blocks and, you know, contested shots and stuff like that. Now, it's not going to work every time. This difficulty is obviously rigged. You guys know that. It's just one of those things that's just very frustrating to play. But again, same thing. The dunks, they're there every single time. So as long as you guys can keep scoring and get the stops, you'll easily win and you'll get these challenges done. Now, before this video does end, there is a locker code that I do want to show you guys here. So obviously, you know, make sure you guys do punch this in. It does expire in about a week from today. Or not about a week. It does expire a week from today. So feel free to pause the video and go ahead and punch this in. It is just going to be my team /dunkers/have/landed. So pretty self-explanatory. Pause the video. Boom. There's a gold consumable pack, a gold contract pack, and then the Dunkers pack. Now, obviously, we do want the Dunkers pack, but it is the most difficult one to get, so we're probably not going to get it, but it is what it is. I don't know why they do this, but they have a tendency to do this. So we're going to get a gold consumable pack. I'd rather have that, honestly, because there is a chance we can get a like a gold badge or even a Hall of Fame badge. So that kind of works out for me. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, peace.